Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts. Today we are reacting to some legendary moments from Barney Stinson. And Barney Stinson is a hilarious character from the How I Met Your Mother series. And if you haven't watched the show, I suggest you do. It would not be the same without Barney Stinson. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Hope you enjoy.
So you know how I've always had a thing for half Asian girls? Well, now I've got a new favorite. Lebanese girl. Lebanese girls are the new half Asians. Ted, I'm gonna teach you how to live. Did Marshall give me the signal?
We are international businessmen on a very important international business trip. Please. We are international businessmen. Let us go before we miss our international business meeting. We are international businessmen. Oh, come on!
I remember that episode. So basically, Barney was looking at different ways to pick up women, and I believe one of them involved the airport, and he done some stupid things, including one time when he actually got inside the luggage and came round on the conveyor belt to pop out and try and hit on women. Some of the ways are just brilliant.
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. And I hope you're not lactose intolerant, because the second half of that word is dairy. There are only two reasons to ever date a girl you've already dated. Breast implants. You dumped a porn star? Friendship over. Friendship over!
Who knew being in a committed heterosexual relationship could make a guy so gay?
You know, you lied and said you were broken up with Victoria before you actually were, so you could try to nail Robin, and you wound up losing both girls in one night? Even better, triple threat, hotter, and bigger boobs.
It's only two.
Count again.
Raise your hand if earlier today you hit on an engaged woman.
Come on, Lily, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Why is that girl checking you out?
Because I look good. You can grab...
I remember that episode. He was actually on a date with her. And in the middle of the date, he went to sit with Robin and Ted.
Life by the crack and lick the crap out of it.
That was beautiful, man.
It's 16.
What's a 16?
Those 2 8s right over there.
About to enter Nirvana. By the way, I should get you Nirvana's phone number. She gives a great massage.
Say what?
But Ted's too busy being in a lesbian relationship. Especially now that Ted's with Victoria and can't drink. Because he's pregnant. Because he's the girl.
Here's the mini cherry on top of the regular cherry on top of the sundae of awesomeness that is my life. Ladies, gentlemen, Ted, endangered South American flying beaver. I know. I'm psyched. That was like a declawed pregnant cat on a porch swing idly swatting at a fly on a lazy Sunday afternoon. To show me you're psyched! How long has it been?
57 days.
57?
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to have a drink in my mouth for someone to actually say something. I could just spit it all over them. I don't know why. It's just something I've wanted to do.
How long has it been?
57 days.
57 days? Like, this is one of those things you have to do before you turn 30.
Sleep with a prostitute?
No, lose your virginity.
What up? Oh, call an ambulance. You've had a terrible fall.
This was brilliant. This is one of the best things that you're going to see in the show. And he was picking her up by making her think that she was ill. Oh, yes.
I could swear you fell straight out of heaven, Angel. Give him your number. What?
All right.
It worked! But are you ready to hear something that will not only make you feel better, but will actively excite you? The three of us are single at the same time. I've dreamed about this day, boys, and it's going to be legendary. Anytime
Oh, this was when
wants to get back
Ted
at
and
her
Robin first
ex-boyfriends,
started dating.
we'll be there. What's up, New York? We will be what is up, New York. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. You go down to the hotel and find him. I'll stay here and get a lap dance on 3. 1, 2.
Ted Mosby, architect.
And then slept together and didn't have sex. Oh my God, we're in a relationship.
Whenever I start feeling sick, I just stop being sick and be awesome instead. It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Everyone thinks you should wait. Right, guys?
You should wait.
Sex is fun.
Because only good-looking people can get away with saying things like that.
I have found that to be true.
Hey, maybe we'll get to see your x-rays. The ultimate strip show. Hey, you wanna know what line doesn't work on a harp player? Hey, baby, wanna pluck? Tell people what? Tell people what? Tell people what?
I think that's what I love about his character as well, is if there's a secret, if there's something that he doesn't know, it is going to be the case. It is going to bug the life out of you. And yeah, he's just brilliant.
Oh, okay. Tell people what? Absolutely. Tell people what? I'm sick of these things too. It's like the same wedding over and over again. You're totally right. Want to dance? Great. See you out there. Tell people what? 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 Tell people. There's a black Nissan Stanza in the parking lot with its lights on. Tell people what? Tell people. Tell people what? You've been in a relationship for a year. You're gonna be a little rusty. Ted,
Yes, Barney.
do you think maybe you might need a wingman again?
I do.
Yes! We are back! And Ted, my boy, it's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy! Legendary!
Oh, that's loud.
Am I dead? Am I dead? A girl is allowed to be crazy, as long as she is equally hot. You want a girl to be above this line. She'd stab me with a fork, then get a boob job. I should give her a call. Think of me as Yoda. Only instead of being little and green, I'm Broda. We made love for 10 straight hours. She applauded, and the best lover she could possibly imagine, that I had restored her faith in God.
What does this have to do with Kathy?
Who's Kathy? We have a problem. Hey, hey, hey! Guess who nailed the chick from Metro News 1 last night? No, you go, you go.
I forgot.
Marshall forgot his pants!
He forgot his pants.
That episode. So before Marshall went to work, he went to the gym, and then when he came out, he realised that he forgot his trousers. And for some reason, for Barney, it was the most hilarious thing that had ever happened before. And I don't think anyone understood too much why it was that hilarious.
Interesting piece of trivia. I called her.
What are you doing? It's the pants story. Pants story, bon maye. Pants story, bon maye.
So I called Lily.
And just refresh us, what was that situation?
I forgot my pants. That time Marshall forgot his pants.
Damn it!
You really don't want to tell the pants story, do you?
What?
Pants, 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 pants.
Lily came down to the office to bring me my pants.
And why did she have to do that?
Because I forgot my pants.
Pants story, tell it again. God, it's me, Barney. What up? No, a lot of girls call out your name because of me. Awesome.
We should buy a bar.
Of course, we should buy a bar! Dude.
All right, I guess you have a point.
I've learned a lot about relationships by watching you and Louie. You're a terrible couple.
Expression suggesting nausea? What do these mean?
You guys just had sex? It's not like the Canadian citizenship test. Question 1, do you want to be Canadian? Question 2, really? To finally...
If anyone's watching this and you are American, what is the big issue between America and Canada and Americans and Canadians? Why is it that Americans hate Canadians so much? It's always interested me to find out why.
see her fulfilled emotionally.
I dated her for a year.
Yeah. Anyway, how was your weekend? Do not humanize the enemy, Ted. But nice to meet you, Barney Stinson. Since I started dating Robin, there's a certain thing I haven't used as much as I would like. Kind of leathery, and it's black.
Huh?
Is the playbook. Ted, is Tiffany a pharmaceutical sales rep?
Yeah.
And you never thought to mention that? My plan was to sleep with her, but this changes everything. New plan, I'm going to sleep with her.
There's a girl sitting at the bar.
Oh, I'll be cool. Call me old-fashioned, but I need to have sex with a girl at least 3 times before I'll even consider having dinner with her. Speaking of disappointing weenies,
I don't know what
Ted,
the fuck I'm doing with my
tell me what you
hands.
told me. Diamond suited up. Let's show Cleveland how it's done. Sit down, Ted. I got this. Hey, weird beard. Lights. College. It's a confusing time. Desperately need sex lessons. These are 18-year-olds. Ted. These are 18-year-olds.
Not pregnant.
So hungover. Oh, God, Lily's not wearing a bra. Do you think that if we did it and I did a really good job, I could turn that into my baby?
We have a sex tape hidden somewhere.
Challenge accepted. When did I become such a gooey romantic? Back boobs. The visual stimulation of missionary meets the emotional detachment of doggy style. Hold on. Come on in.
Lily had a sex dream last night.
A sex dream, do tell. I've spent the last 5 years trying to inception your wife. Make every night legendary. Big bro in the sky had answered my prayers.
I remember this. It's a part of the series where Barney was dating. I can't remember her name, but she was actually a stripper. So it was the case that every night she'd go out to work in a strip club. So Barney went through this phase of make every night legendary. And these are probably like a few scenes where you don't really see that much, where you see the side of Barney where he lets his guard down and that. So I enjoyed these parts of the series, these parts of the show where it was. And I remember there was one where it was hilarious that when his brother actually met his real dad, and Barney done a whole musical number, which was just hilarious. But in that episode as well, it showed about like him meeting his own dad and getting the details for his own dad, and that was really good.
Almighty five. Bro McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-Bro. Gently to the bar, hit on sluts, then do 10 shots. And the boobs on the bus go up and down, up and down, up. Time will heal a broken heart. But not that bitch's window. She can't go home with you, Nick. Because Robin and I are in love. I love everything about her, and I'm not a guy who says that lightly. I'm a guy who has faked love his entire life. But this woman has a hold on my heart that I could not break if I wanted to. It has been painful at times. I am hopelessly, irretrievably in love with her. More than she knows. Respect to Mickey, your mom's a piece. She's not Ted's mom, but she's a piece. Robin Scherbatsky. Will you marry me? Ted, does she have enormous cans? Then what we're saying is she's a crazy stalker bitch who pulled that fire alarm, and you should run screaming. Close the door. No, this is... Oh my God, can you just be cool? Once, please. Just once. I'm way too upset right now to point out how many women have seen some beautiful woodwork in their angry self-fight. The bro code has been around for centuries, nay, whatever's more than century. See ya, losers! Let's get this party started. Whatever you do in this life, it's not legendary unless your friends are there to see it. Good luck, boys. Take care of the game for me.
I'll give you. I don't know. But I think it's important.
You are the love of my life. Everything I have and everything I am is yours forever.
I would like to have seen more of Barney after he became a dad. They showed a couple of episodes where it was like late nights with a baby and everything like that. But I think that could actually be a show just like Barney on his own as a dad. I think they could do a lot with that.
She's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. Daddy's home.
It is a brilliant show, and it's a shame that they stopped it. I mean, it's a good thing they stopped it when they did, because it was reaching a point where there wasn't really much more that you could do with it. But yeah, it is some. I could watch it again. I've watched it from beginning to end. I think just the once. I've seen the odd episode here and there, but I haven't sat and watched it all the way through again. But I think I could, and I think I would. But I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please do me a solid and hit that like and subscribe button. I will be uploading daily, usually more than one video. So I will see you in the next one.